as a group of people, we try to attach ourselves to Africa. The gentleman I read a quote from, Marcus Garvey, that was really his initiative. Let's go back to Africa. They have places. My mother, she's Liberian. That's a country on the west coast of Africa. It's actually a country founded by, freed slaves from over here in America. So, and from what I understand, just talking to her, my grandmother on that side of the family, there is a a line in the sand, as far as American Liberians, because that's what they call them. You go to Africa right now in Liberia, you'll have people walking around with the same last names as us: Johnson, Williams, Smith, Jones. They'll have American Liberians and native Liberians, people that were in the region, and there is a clear distinction in how they're treated. You go over there, you'll look, the conditions that the quote unquote American Liberians live in um, are far worse than the people of the original land or origins. A lot of the times, us as black people, you know, it's really sad when you think about it. Because I know we're speaking a lot about America because that's where we are living right now, but it's really a worldwide thing. We're in Brazil, you mentioned Jamaica, Haiti, we're all over the world. We've adopted certain cultures and certain customs because for the lack of our own, but culture is something that, you know, is a collective of, your essence of who you are,
Hmm.
and so to speak. And it's like with that vacuum being there, of not having a culture to pull from, we've kind of landed ourselves in where we are today.